Welcome everyone. In this video we're going to just go over kind of the syllabus and the general structure for Chemistry 3330. It's physical chemistry, specifically with thermodynamics, electrochemistry and such. So as a quick note, for the next semester of quantum mechanics and kinetics, Chemistry 3340, you need to take and pass Physics 2425. I think that's E&N. And so if you haven't signed up for this course and aren't currently taking it or haven't taken it, I highly suggest you sign up for the course now. All right, prerequisites for this course listed as follows, right? You most likely have satisfied these if you are able to actually sign up for the course. So contact information for me, Dr. Yost, right? I'm in chemistry in office 309, but my office hours I'm going to be doing via Zoom for this semester. So if you'd like to talk to me, just shoot me an email and we can set up a time to talk over Zoom. We can either talk one-on-one, or I'm happy to talk with a group of people if there's a bunch that have questions about homework or things of that nature. Okay? Just as for your information, right, the W deadline is October 26th, and the last day to withdraw from the university is November 19th. Okay. For this class, we'll be using the Atkins physical chemistry book. The 10th edition is where kind of the section numbers and things like that I have are from in the syllabus. If you want to get a different edition, 9th, 11th, I think is the newest, you are more than welcome to. Just be aware that the section numbers might be slightly changed, and page numbers might be slightly different than what I have. Okay. You'll need a calculator for this course. Okay. Homeworks, problem sets, those will be posted on Canvas. And for anyone who's potentially taking this course online, you'll need to use the Adobe Scan app to upload your documents, either to Canvas or if you're sending it via email, so that you can send those things as a PDF instead of sending pictures of each individual page of your assignment, for example. Okay, some changes, right? We're in Chemistry 100 for this class, okay? To enter the classroom, you need to enter via kind of the outside doors on the first floor. If you're inside the room, standing at the chalkboard facing the chairs, would be the left side of the room is where you enter, right? Or if you're sitting in the chairs facing the chalkboard, right, it's on your right. The entrance doors should hopefully be marked as such. The exit doors will be the other side of the room, where you exit by the stairwell and the elevator. Okay, right. And when we exit, we'll exit row by row. Okay. There are going to be assigned seats for the class. So we post on Canvas. The main thing that I'm concerned about is that you sit in the maroon marked chairs. Okay, so there will be seats marked with like a maroon dot or something like that, indicating that those seats are for Monday and Wednesday and Friday classes. Okay, so you need to sit in those chairs. The idea of using a seating chart is to help with kind of contact tracing and things like that in case someone gets sick. But I'm obviously not going to sit down and take roll and make sure everyone's in the seat that's been assigned to them. So that's your decision is whether or not you want to sit in your assigned seat or somewhere else. Okay. I prefer to do this class face-to-face, to have face-to-face interactions with people. I find people tend to be more willing to ask questions face-to-face, amongst other things. But if you do have concerns for your health or the health of those that you live with, please contact me and we can try to arrange something. Okay. I can make this course available online to you. Okay. but you need to contact me within the first week or so of class. Otherwise, I won't be doing that, right? If you have issues and concerns, you have issues and concerns now and not in the middle of the semester, okay? Now, some of you could potentially go into quarantine for whatever reason, either you're sick or someone you know is sick, such, in which case you'll temporarily be online for the course, and that's fine. But if you want to be permanently online, you need to contact me sooner rather than later so we can try to potentially arrange that. If you are going to do things online, for the exams, you will need to log into Zoom. You'll have to take the exams at the normal class time as everyone else is taking the exams, okay? And it will be proctored over to Zoom. The Zoom meeting will be recorded. You'll need a camera separate from the workstation you're taking the exam on that shows your workstation, right? Shows your computer, shows like, you know, paper and things like that, what you're able to look at. Okay, you'll have the same time as everyone else, okay, and you'll need to upload your final exam onto Canvas once you're done using, again, something like the Adobe Scan app to scan those documents and upload them, okay? How we're doing things this semester is because a number of people potentially could be online temporarily, and things like that. Just from the very beginning, I'm going to be recording lectures, sort of like this, and uploading them to Canvas or YouTube. I guess I'll upload them on YouTube and then put links on Canvas to those YouTube videos. Those lectures will be straight like lectures, lecture material. They won't be any example problems or practice problems or things like that. I'll just go and talk about the material in the class and discuss it and such. Okay. In class time, so when we meet face-to-face on Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 11 to 12:20, I will highlight certain topics from those lecture videos, and we'll do a lot of example problems. I'll take questions from the class, things like that, and we'll do in-class kind of quizzes and things of that nature, either daily or potentially weekly, kind of just depending on whatever I feel like doing it. Short questions, maybe multiple choice, short answer, things like that, okay? All lectures in class will also be recorded via Zoom, and that will be uploaded as well to YouTube, and links will be provided on Canvas as well. Okay. I expect you to pay attention. I expect you to do the homework. Okay. The homework is very good practice for what's on exams. Very much expect you to do it and to work on it and not just try to copy people's answers. Okay. You know, come to me if you're struggling with concepts. Please, because of how we're designing things, watch videos, read the book and such before lecture. Okay. I will be uploading, you know, lecture material and things like that before lecture so that you have time to watch it and such. So please take advantage of that resources so you understand what's going on in the problems that we're doing and so on in class. Okay? I will prepare and upload these lectures beforehand so that you are able to view them. Okay. On time, I'll be on Canvas, not Tracks. That's a typo here. Okay, and I'm always available for questions, right? So feel free to always email me anytime for any questions that either I can answer it over email or answer via Zoom. Okay, right? Be respectful of people in the class, right? I hope that people ask questions and feel comfortable asking questions. Okay. Page 12 of the syllabus has a list of the pages in the textbook for reading, so please read those beforehand. Okay. Course grade will be broken up into homework, will be 20% of the grade, regular exams will be 50% of the grade, final exam will be 20% of the grade, and your daily/weekly quizzes will make up 10% of the grade. That's essentially your participation points. Okay. I cited because some people will be online and people could be online temporarily, that it's just not worth trying to do sort of clicker questions using, you know, Turning Point or or iClicker, things like that. So these kind of daily, weekly quizzes, short quizzes and things like that will be used as sort of your attendance, your participation grade. Okay. I do things here instead of curving the class. I add these good faith points to your assignments and things like that. And the addition of those depends on sort of your participation. So that weekly quizzes, whether or not you're taking them or not, whether or not you're showing up to class or taking them online on Canvas when they are due, as well as earning a certain minimum grade. Okay. Homeworks will be posted on Canvas. Okay, there are going to be a total of 6 homeworks that are due roughly 1 every 2 weeks. Okay, due dates are on the calendar on the syllabus, right? They're due by class time, right? You can turn it in later that day for 75% credit, and after that day, no late homeworks are accepted. Okay. Right. Again, in lecture, I'll be highlighting topics, answering questions, doing example problems, right? And so please have questions for me. Please try to come prepared with the questions, with anything you're confused about, so we can use that time appropriately. Okay. Exams, there's going to be 3 regular exams and a final exam. There are no makeup exams. Okay. If you miss a regular exam, that exam score can be replaced by the final exam. Okay, I do not do makeup exams. So keep in mind when the exams are marked on the calendar in terms of when you'll take them. Okay. And in terms of quizzes, I again will give things weekly, potentially daily, just kind of depending on things, and they'll be fairly short. Questions, maybe multiple choice or things of that nature. Okay. You can find, again, what lecture topics are being covered on the calendar and the exam dates on the calendar. Now, we might go over things faster or slower than what's on the calendar, so depending on those things, right, you know, what topics we're at might change as the semester goes, just depending on how quick and slow we move. Similarly, the topics that I estimate to be on the exams, those might change depending on what we cover before the exam. Okay. On Canvas, I have extra handouts, extra material for the different topics that you're welcome to read over. There will be the homework assignments, lecture notes will be posted on there, links to YouTube videos and things of that nature. If people are taking things online, quizzes and exams and things and such will be given through Canvas as well. Okay, and I'll be kind of putting a version of the calendar on Canvas as well for links and reminders about due dates and such. Okay. And so that's it for the syllabus, right, and kind of course outline. And I look forward to seeing you guys in class.